Alright, time to show off some TMNT. Hey man, where's your glasses? Oh, they broke. Well then how are you feeling right now? Oh, excruciating burning. And what do you plan on doing? I'm gonna look at tiny cards and read them off for the world to see and hopefully not mess up. I don't get paid enough for this.
Warning. Disaster incoming.
What's up, everybody? My name is Daniel. You know me online as Disaster Dan, and today we're going over the new TMNT set for Universus. They have sent me some products, the deck in 4 packs, and we're going to open those up on camera for you guys. I'm very excited for this, as for all the surveys they've done, TMNT has always been my #1 IP that I've asked to be in the game, so now that it's here, I'm happy that we get to go over it. As you saw in my intro, I do have no glasses. My glasses broke. As you can see, there's some darkness in my eyes. My eyes have been super strained. So I look like that I have been punched in the face. But it's okay. I'll read these cards the best I can, and hope that goes well. But thanks to you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It's because of you guys that they let me get to do this, and I'm happy that you guys are here. But with that being said, let's get into the video. Alright, so we're gonna go into the deck first, simply because I want to leave the suspense of what I pull out of that. Yeah, so this is the star deck that comes with it. As you can see, it's Retro Turtles. All retro cards. The cool thing about this deck is there's reprints of the main set cards in here, but they're in retro alt art. So while it's a beginner-friendly deck, you want to buy this to teach the game with. It has some reason to buy as a person who plays the game naturally, because it does have those alt arts that you can get, which is cool. We'll get into it. You've got your player mat. They've got these again. This is your little play mat that you get when you get with your get your deck. I like that. It has the weapons on here. There's a slice of pizza. I always think these are really good to include because it shows the aggressive and stuff like that. It shows its presidency. This is your life total thing. That's pretty cool. And on the back, it teaches you some ways how to play the game, turn sequences, and stuff like that. So that's super cool. I'm glad that we get these. We'll fold that back up later. All right, and then we got the deck. Let's see, let me open this. There we go. Yeah, and then also the character is exclusive to the deck too. So if you're a TMT collector and you want to collect all the TMT stuff, you'll want to get the deck because it has a special version, a special character in it specifically for it, and that is the Retro Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's a 622 with all in good. It's a mutant. It has enhanced. This attack gets 1 speed or 1 damage for each attack in your card pool. I actually think this effect is actually not terrible. Again, the thing with these decks is the life is always super low for them because they want these games to be quicker when you're playing these test games with the team with the starter decks. But I think this ability is pretty cool. Speed or damage for every attack is pretty fun, and then it's nice and foily. I really like that we got the Retro Turtles. I'm really sad. I wanted 2003, but I don't think 2003 got any cards. I know we got a toy Raphael that is wearing his 2003 clothes, but I really like 2003 Turtles. Hopefully we get more Turtles in the future that might have more versions of the Turtles in it. So these are some of the cards that are only in the deck. So we'll go over these ones. High 3 is a 6 diff, 6 mid for 6 with a 1 mid block, 3 check, all attune symbol. Blitz, your speed and damage values, your next attack you play this turn becomes 6. So You play this, and you play your 1/1, 2/2, whatever, your small attack, and it immediately comes to 6/6, which is pretty nice. It's funny because it's called high 3. You would, I'm not sure why it's. Maybe it's because it's 12. Ha! I get it, because the stats together is 12, and they have 12 fingers between each other. Funny me, funny. We got a special backup for just the starter deck called Splinter. It's a good attuned, 3 def, 5 check, 3 stamina, 2 low block, unique mutant. Response or move after your rival plays an attack. If your character is a mutant, add that attack to your rival's momentum face down. So if you're playing any of the turtles, because all the turtles in the main set plus this one have the goods, except for the four-hander, the regular turtles, all like Donnie, Leo, and stuff, they all have the good symbol. So this card could be playable in all of them, and it's a really nice. It's actually like not bad. It's really good response hate to when they play an attack. Playing in their momentum. Now you're giving your opponent momentum, but that's okay. I mean, whatever's stopping that last attack, right? Yeah, that's a neat card. All right, now we'll just show off. Oh, I'll show off this card. Nice foil to it. Again, these are all retro versions, so that's really nice. All right, now we'll go over the rest. We'll just show off the rest of the deck, all the retro arts that are in it. Freaking out. That's a 4. Going out. I believe these are all in the set. I believe just the foils were special cards. I know this is in the set, so I'm pretty sure all these are in the actual set. Going up fighting. I love this art. I like this art of Leo. I'm actually really happy that there's alt arts of these. This is like a special way of getting alt arts for cards that like don't typically get alt arts. So like some cards you won't get an alt art, and we don't do XRs anymore. So this is a nice way of giving us alt arts for cards that may not get alt arts. I really like this idea of changing the arts for the deck but keeping the cards the same. Reactive kick, redirecting push. I believe this is actually one of the. Yeah, this is the when you block flip their attack. This card's really good, and I love this art, so I'm gonna want to get more of this. I also really like this art. Only art of Shredder in the set, because unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I like Mutant Mayhem, but the thing about Mutant Mayhem is Shredder isn't the main bad guy. He's not in it. So we didn't like that, since that's what they're basing the set off of. I'm not surprised we didn't get a Shredder character. But if we get a second TMNT set, if this one does very well and it goes over the other turtles that isn't Mutant Mayhem, maybe we'll get Shredder. Or Mutant Mayhem 2, whenever that comes out. If we get a set on that, maybe Shredder's in that movie. That would be super cool. Daily Meditation. Daily Training. This card. I love this card. Build one foundation from your hand with primitively 3 or less. Flip Enhance. This is a very good card. And I love that it got this alt art. This alt art, it looks really nice. Defend the Innocent. I also like this card a lot too. After you block, you get to draw a card. Good Deeds. Again, some just really nice arts. Hungry for Pizza. A lot of pizza cards in this set, which is pretty cool. I think there's cards that actually just mention the word pizza because pizza's a keyword in this set, which I think is hilarious. Teenage Downtime. Another character that is not in this set because Mutant Mayhem does not have this character. Krang. So this is like your only other Krang as well, which is super cool. Thumbs Up. Your rival spends momentum. If they can't, gain 2 health. That's pretty cool. I like this card. Youthful Optimism, and that's the last card in the pack. But again, I love these arts. Again, it's it is a starter deck, so like these cards aren't going to be crazy or anything like that. But I just love the fact that we got alt arts of some of the cards in the set that just have nice these nice retro looking these nice retro arts. So yeah, that is the deck. We'll get into the 4 packs now. Alright, we'll get into it. My camera's being fuzzy, so I'll just put the cards up close. Alright. I'm not going to go every single card. I did that in the AOT pack openings, but that made my pack opening very long. So I'm just going to show off the card here, and I'm not going to, if I like the card a lot, I might bring it up, but I don't want to talk too much. Off balance techniques. Goofing off. Martial knowledge. Good deeds. This is one of the cards I told you about. I actually really love the art in the. I like this art too. This art's fine. I like what this art is coming from, but I really like the Retro Turtles art as well. Wrong. Gator Roll. Michelangelo, the wild card. This is a cool character. I think this character is actually pretty crazy. Last Ditch Effort. This is the UR. We'll go over this one because it's the UR. After you discard one more cards, this attack gets 2 speed. Blitz. Discard 1 card. Ready 1 foundation. So this is a Raph card because Raph discards cards for stats. And so does Leatherhead, so I guess Leatherhead could also be playing this card. But this card's neat. Readying a foundation is always good. I guess if you're drawing a bunch of cards and you don't need the foundations in your hand, there's no reason not to discard it for value. And every time you discard, you get speed. So characters that discard a lot will make this card very fast. Bring me Stockman's Mutant. So Many Regrets. Kamikaze Robots. And that's the last one of that pack. Alright, so first pack out of the 4 got a UR. That's pretty cool. Again, I don't know why this is so fuzzy, but I'll just show off every card up close. Let's open the next one. Alright. I would freak out if I got a chrome in this, so if I get a chrome, you'll see me freak out. Collecting Scraps. Fully Equipped. Stunt Specialist. Out to Lunch. Raphael's Disregard. It's an interesting name. I almost messed it up. Technological Advantage. We love our card draw. Oh, got that. Alright. Splinter, Caring Father. This is another character I think can actually be very good. Being able to ready 2 things on your opponent's turn is pretty strong. On water, you have a couple of effects that say when you restand, you just get to draw cards, which is really nice. Our rare is Scaling Heights. Your attack with printed 5 speed or greater gets 1 damage. If you have 11 or more foundations, your attack gets 1 speed. It's a 2 low 5 air tuned card. Pizza Delivery. After you check your middle pizza card, like I said, pizza is a keyword. This has pizza as a keyword. Add it to your hand. I think the best thing ever was getting pizza cards. I think it's hilarious. Your Kick, Punch, or Slam gets 2 speed or 2 damage. That's Ancient Secrets and Ninjutsu. Again, that's the Shredder art that's in the deck. So if I were playing this card, I'd probably play the Shredder art since it's the only Shredder art we have. And then Suit Me In. Alright, there we go. Now we'll go on to the next one. I'm really excited for the set. There's a couple of characters that I've been trying out that I really enjoy. Bishop is one of them. I really like Rocksteady. I think he's super cool. Bishop's been the one though that I've been super in on. I think that character's super fun. I think he has a very powerful ability. I just don't know exactly how I want to build her yet. She has a couple of cool options on both her symbols that I think are both reasonable. Alright, let's get that to where it's not blurry. Youthful Optimism. Mean Intentions. Reboot. Misguided Big Brother. Chair Shove. Virtuous Plans. Okay. Leonardo the Leader. Again, another character. I think this character's super cool. I don't know if he's gotten enough self-mill to be like super crazy yet, but I think as we get more stuff that self-mills, I think this character has potential to like be really good. The big thing about it is that both his symbols haven't been like super supported this year, but as we get more all-in-good support in later sets, I think this character can get scary. Like every mill you do, getting 1 damage is pretty cool. Code edits. I love this card a lot. So this is one of the 3 cards in the set that says the ability. Your abilities treat this card as an asset. This is a 3 diff, 1 mid, 5 check, and a void symbol, tech and unique. Response flip after your rival plays a blitz ability, cancel that ability. What I really like about this card is about Donnie, when you block with this, gets to build it in because it's an asset, and Bishop, when you check this, gets built in because it's an asset. So I think that's really cool. I like this idea of having cards that are treated as assets that aren't gonna like that doesn't really matter in like a lot of decks, but these particular characters, the card's really good in, and I really like that a lot. Machine Mayhem. This is another asset carrying card. You get to commit assets as earlier foundations for this. Starts as an 8 diff, so check a 5, commit 3 assets, you have a 6/6 stun to. Slow but Strong. Nice rock steady card. Sneaking Home. As you see, they're sneaking home. And that's the last card of that pack. And then we'll go to our final pack. Yeah, if we get more stuff, I really hope we get 2003 support, like 2003. I really like the CGI movie. Man, this is super blurry. I wouldn't hate us getting the live action movies from the 90s. I wouldn't even hate if we got the Michael Bay movies. I really like TMNT. My wife is a crazy TMT fan, so I'm sure if we kept getting TMT support, she would be all on that. She really loves Donnie as a character. I would love to get her the Donnie Chrome at some point, but money. All right, in our last pack, we'll start with Wingnuts Warning. All right, we'll start with Wingnuts Warning. Daily Meditation. Youthful Optimism. Out to Lunch. This is a real cool DR. -5 damage is really nice. Growing Up Fighting. Again, another card that was in the deck. Which is really nice. I get to show you some of the awesome differences between the alt arts and this. I really like this art too. I really like Leonardo retro art. So it's really up to you which one you want to play. But these are really nice to have. Close that a little bit, and then Totally Not Jealous. Okay, let me try to get that straight. Bebop, Burly Brawler. This character's really cool. Once per turn, you get to stuff both people's card pools. We had a character similar to that did that, named Mineta, but instead of deck, it was your opponent put one in their stage. This one does the both people. And then once you have 3 cards in your card pool, this attack gets 3 damage, -1 damage. So on your turn, you're gonna play your attack. You're gonna stuff a card. Your next attack can get 3 damage, unless the card you're playing stuffs a card in your card pool too, or you play an action or anything like that. Like there's a million ways to stuff your card pool 1 more card to get that 3 damage automatically. And then if you have 3 cards in your card pool on your opponent's turn, which the top ability is not just your turn, so you can do that on either player's turn. You get 2 more cards in your card pool, and now you can get DR. I'm sorry, my cat is meowing very loud. Next we have Tongue Snatch. It's a 4 to 3 check, 4 mid for 3, 3 mid block, throw, blitz. If this attack is not blocked, your rival draws 1 card and adds 1 random card from their hand to their card pool face down. So they get a little bit of incentive, maybe if they don't want to block this move. They get to draw a card. They get to draw a card, but then lose a random card. So maybe they lose a card they want to keep. But if they don't block it, they also take 3 damage. The cool thing about this is it does not say if it deals damage. So if they DR damage reduction, they put this to 0 damage. It doesn't matter if they don't block it, because they're still gonna put a random card in the card pool. And then also, it's a throw. So if they do block it, they lose a card in their hand and they take damage still, which is fun. So yeah. Anti-Mutant Neutralizer. I think this card's very cool for Bishop and Donnie. Drawing a card when you build during the combat phase. Creating a Family. And Daily Training. Again, another one of those cards that is in the deck with an alt art that you can see the original art of. Again, I like both these arts. Neither of these arts are bad. I do think because of it being retro, I would want to play the other one, or maybe I play both. I'm not a person who likes playing multiple arts in the same decks, but they're both nice. I like them both. But again, this card's just very good. I think this card's going to be, if good becomes relevant enough to be meta, this card will be in those meta decks. So yeah. So that is everything. Not as hype as my AOT 3-1 where I pulled an Obsidian Secret Rare, but I'm still happy. Again, just getting cards. Where did I put that other one? Did I put it in here? Oh, I put it in here. So I'm happy. Just getting the chance to open these cards, regardless of what I pull out of them. It's always nice to be able to do this. And again, I like this card. I like the art and stuff. So I'm not upset about that. I forgot it's 1 mid block. That's a pretty good block. And yeah, that's everything, guys. Thank you for watching. Sorry for my camera issues. This is not my normal camera. My normal camera broke, and this was just a backup. And I need to get a new webcam before I hopefully do this again. Hopefully they give me the chance to do this again. Thanks for watching. I know I haven't been super around. I kind of have had stuff going on, so I've taken a break for a little bit from doing content. But I will make more content. It's just I've had some personal stuff I've had to deal with, and with my glasses broken and stuff like that, and taking a while to get into the eye doctor because they're super packed. It's been a little bit of a hectic time, but I'll get back to making content. I still need to make the budget beginning decks for both the Street Fighter decks, and then I'm also going to do a budget beginning deck for this deck because I did it with the last Clash deck, so there's no reason why I wouldn't do it for these card decks. Yeah. Again, thanks for watching. If you like this video, or you like me in general, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys next time. But until then, bye.